Hi dear students, today we are going to begin a new chapter, chapter 15, similarity. This is one of the chapter from the unit geometry. Before starting the chapter, we have to learn some basic terms which are used in this chapter. The first one is same shape. In geometry, same shape means angles of one figure are equal to corresponding angles of another figure each to each. This is the meaning of same shape. Next one is same size. In geometry, same size means if side of one figures or sides of one figures are equal to the corresponding sides of other figure each to each. This is the meaning of same size. Using these two terms, we can define the similarity of two figures and the congruency of two figures. Similarity of two figures means if two figures are same shape but different size. So if two figures are said to be similar, they have same shape but different size. If two figures are said to be congruent, it has same size and same shape. In this chapter, we will discuss about the similarity of triangles. If two triangles are similar, then their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are proportional. Corresponding sides are proportional means the ratio between the corresponding sides are equal. On the board you can see two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, we can write it as triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is a symbol for similarity. This is read as triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. In triangle ABC, the first vertex is A, second vertex is B, third vertex is C. In triangle PQR, the first vertex is P, second vertex is Q, and the third vertex is R. Then the angles at the first vertex are equal, that is angle A equal to angle P. Then the angle at the second vertex are equal, angle B equal to angle Q. Then the angle at the third vertex are equal, that is angle C equal to angle R. So these are the corresponding angles. Next one is corresponding sides. Consider the first two vertex A and B, then we get a side AB. Here also consider the first two vertex P and Q, then we get a side PQ. So AB by PQ is equal to, consider the first and third vertex, then we get, here we get AC. Here also consider the first and third vertex, then we get a PR. So AC by PR equal to, consider the second and third vertex, here we get a BC, here we get a QR, then BC by QR. This is the meaning of the corresponding sides are proportional. Here the ratio between the corresponding sides are equal. So if triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, AB by PQ equal to AC by PR equal to BC by QR. Next we are going to discuss about corresponding sides. In similar triangle, the sides opposite to equal angles are corresponding sides. So here you can see two triangle, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, in which angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and angle C equal to angle R. Then the sides opposite to angle A and angle B are corresponding sides. That is BC and QR are corresponding sides. So let's consider the second angle. Second angle is angle B and angle Q. Therefore the sides opposite to angle B and angle Q are corresponding sides. That is AC and PR are corresponding sides. Third one, consider the third angle. Here C is the third angle, here R is the third angle. So the sides between angle C and angle R are corresponding sides. So here AB and PQ are corresponding sides. Next one is corresponding angles. In similar triangle, the corresponding angles are the angles opposite to proportional side. Here you can see two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, and given that AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR equal to AC by PR. So AB by PQ is one of the proportional side. So consider the side AB and consider the side PQ, and the angle opposite to AB is C and angle opposite to PQ is R. So angle C and angle R are corresponding angles. So consider the next proportional side BC and QR. The angle opposite to BC is angle A. The angle opposite to QR is angle P. So angle A and angle P are corresponding angles. Consider the third proportional side AC and PR. The angle opposite to AC is B. The angle opposite to PR is Q. Therefore, angle B and angle Q are corresponding angles. Next, we are going to discuss about the condition of similarity. There are three conditions for similarity. Let's discuss the first one. If one angle of one triangle is equal to one angle of another triangle, and in both triangles, the sides including the equal angles are in proportion, then these two triangles are similar. So I will explain it by an example. Here you can see a triangle ABC and a triangle DEF, in which angle A equal to angle D. So one angle in this triangle is equal to one angle in this triangle. And the sides including the equal angles, the first triangle AB and AC are the sides including the equal angles. Then here DE and DF are the sides including the equal angle. When the sides including the equal angles are in proportion, that is AB by DE equal to AC by DF, then the triangle ABC and the triangle DEF are similar. One angle is equal and the two sides are in proportion. So here we take one angle and two sides. So this condition is known as SAS property or SAS postulate, in which S denote the side and A denote the angle. Second condition: if two triangles have at least two corresponding angles are equal, then that two triangles are similar. Here you can see two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle LMN, in which angle A equal to angle L, angle B equal to angle M. So the two of the corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, triangle ABC and triangle LMN are similar. Since the sum of the angles of a triangle are 180 degree, angle C equal to angle N. So at least two of the corresponding sides are equal, or three of the corresponding sides are equal. Then this property is known as angle-angle postulate or angle-angle-angle postulate or AA postulate or AAA postulate. So this is our second condition. Next one, if two triangles have their three corresponding sides are in proportion, then the triangles are similar. Here we can see two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, in which AB by XY, that is the ratio between the side AB and the XY, is equal to ratio between the side AC and XZ, which is equal to the ratio between the side BC and YZ. That is, the corresponding sides are in proportion. Three of the corresponding sides are in proportion. So the triangle ABC and triangle XYZ are similar. Here we take three sides of this triangle. So this property is known as side postulate or SSS postulate. Next, an important one. If two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ are similar and angle A equal to angle X, angle B equal to angle Y and angle C equal to angle Z, then the corresponding vertex of A is X and the corresponding vertex of B is Y and the corresponding vertex of C is Z. So when you write the name, the name should be in same order. So if you write triangle ABC similar to triangle, the corresponding of A is X, corresponding of B is Y and the corresponding of C is Z. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Do not write as triangle ABC similar to triangle YXZ because the corresponding vertex must be written in same order. I hope all of you understand the theory part related to similarity of triangle. Next we are going to discuss some numerical problems related to similarity of triangle. Here we have the first question. In the given figure, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. AB equal to x minus 0.5 cm, AC equal to 1.5x cm, DE equal to 9 cm and DF equal to 3x cm. Find the length of AB and DF. These are the two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. And given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and the length of some of the sides are given. So we are going to write the corresponding sides, and since triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equal, the corresponding sides are proportional. So first we are going to write the corresponding sides. Consider the first two vertices here, A and B. So AB is the side, here DE is the side. So AB by DE is equal to. Next consider the second and the third vertex, here BC, here EF, which is equal to, consider the first and the last one, AC, here DF. So we can write, since triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, the corresponding sides are proportional. Therefore, AB by DE equal to BC by EF equal to AC by DF. So sum of the length of the sides are given. AB is given, AB is x minus 0.5 centimeter by the length of DE is given, DE is 9 centimeter, which is equal to the length of BC is not given by the length of EF is also not given. So we can write EF, which is equal to AC by DF. The length of AC is given 1.5x by, and the DF, the length of DF is given, that is 3x, in which the length of BC and EF is not given. So avoid this ratio and we can write x minus 0.5 by 9 is equal to 1.5x by 3x. Now we can cancel both the x, then we get x minus 0.5 by 9 is equal to 1.5 by 3. Transfer this 9 to the right side, then we get x minus 0.5 is equal to 1.5 into 9 divided by 3. We can cancel 3 and 9, then we get 3. Then x minus 0.5 is equal to 1.5 into 3, that is 4.5, and x is equal to 4.5 plus 0.5, which is equal to 5. Here we have to find the length of AB and DF, and it's given that AB is equal to x minus 0.5, so AB is equal to 5 minus 0.5, which is equal to 4.5. Next we have to find the length of DF. DF is equal to 3x, that is 3 into 5, which is equal to 15 centimeter. Therefore, the length of AB equal to 4.5 centimeter and the length of DF is equal to 15 centimeter. Next question. In the figure, AP equal to 8 centimeter, BP equal to 22 centimeter, AQ equal to 12 centimeter, CQ equal to 8 centimeter. Sub question 1, show that triangle APQ is similar to triangle ACB. Sub question 2, if PQ equal to 14 centimeter, find BC. This is a given figure. In the figure, the length of AP is given 8 centimeter. So this is 8 centimeter. The length of BP is given. The length of BP is 22 centimeter. And the length of CQ is 8 centimeter, which is given. And the length of AQ is 12 centimeter. We want to prove that triangle APQ is similar to triangle ACB. So this is triangle APQ, in which AP is 8 centimeter and AQ is 12 centimeter, and this is triangle ABC, in which AB is 8 plus 22, that is 30 centimeter, and AC is 12 plus 8, that is 20 centimeter. In the triangle APQ and ABC, angle A is common. So we can write angle A is common angle. If triangle APQ and triangle ACB are similar, AP and AC are corresponding side. So let's find the ratio between AP and AC, because the length of AP is given and the length of AC is also given. So AP by AC is equal to, the length of AP is 8 and the length of AC is 20. So we get 8 by 20. The lowest form of 8 by 20 is 2 by 5. Then another corresponding sides are AQ and AB. So first and third vertex. Here also we take the first and third vertex. So AQ and AB. The length of AQ is 12 centimeter and length of AB is 30 centimeter. So AQ by AB is equal to 12 by 30. The lowest form of 12 by 30 is 2 by 5. Therefore, the ratio between AP by AC, or the ratio between AP and AC, is equal to AQ by the ratio between AQ and AB. So here we get one angle of triangle APQ and triangle ACB are equal, and the sides including the equal angles. The sides including the equal angles are in proportion. So by SAS postulate, we can write triangle APQ is similar to triangle ACB. So this is our proof of the first question. Next we are going to find the solution of the sub question 2. Here the length of PQ is given, we have to find the length of BC. We have triangle APQ is similar to triangle ACB. Triangle APQ is similar to triangle ACB. Therefore, the corresponding side PQ and BC have the same ratio with the other sides. So PQ by ABC. PQ by BC is equal to 2 by 5. We already get the ratio 2 by 5. And the length of PQ is given. The length of PQ is 14. So 14 by BC is equal to 2 by 5. Then when we cross multiply, we will get BC into 2 is equal to 14 into 5. When we transfer these 2 to the right side, we get 14 into 5 divided by 2. When we cancel 2 and 14, we get 7. 7 into 5 is 35 centimeter. Therefore, the length of BC equal to 35 centimeter. Next question. A perpendicular drawn from the vertex of the right angle of a right angled triangle. Divide the triangle into two triangles similar to each other and also to original triangle. Prove it. Here we have a triangle ABC. This is a right angled triangle, right angle at A. and a perpendicular from A to BC is drawn. That perpendicular is AD. The line AD divides the original triangle into two triangles, triangle ADB and the triangle ADC. We have to prove that these two triangles are similar and which is similar to the original triangle. That is, we have to prove triangle DBA is similar to triangle DAC is similar to triangle ABC. First we are going to prove triangle DBA is similar to triangle ABC. For that, draw once more this figure on your notebook and let angle ABC is equal to x degree. Let's mark it on your figure. Angle ABC equal to x degree. In triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degree, angle B is x degree, then the remaining angle C equal to, that is angle ACB equal to 90 minus x degree. So angle ACB is 90 minus x degree. Now consider the triangle ADB, in which angle ADB is 90 degree, angle ABD is x degree, then the remaining angle BAD is 90 minus x degree. Angle BAD is equal to 90 minus x degree. So this angle is 90 minus x degree. Now consider the triangle ADC, in which angle ADC is 90 degree, angle ACD is 90 minus x degree. So the remaining angle of triangle ADC, that is angle DAC, is x degree. So angle DAC is equal to x degree. Now we can prove triangle DBA is similar to triangle ABC. In triangle DBA and triangle ABC, the angle ABD is equal to angle ABC. The reason both the angles are equal to x degree. Next one, angle BDA is equal to angle BAC. Both the angle is equal to 90 degree. Now, in triangle DBA and triangle ABC, two of the corresponding angles are equal. So, by AA postulate, triangle DBA is similar to triangle ABC and this is our condition 1. Next we are going to prove triangle DAC is similar to triangle ABC. For that, consider triangle DAC and triangle ABC. In triangle DAC, angle ABC is 90 degree. In triangle ABC, angle BAC is 90 degree. So we can write angle ADC is equal to angle BAC. Next, in triangle DAC, angle DAC is x degree. In triangle ABC, angle ABC is x degree. So we can write angle DAC is equal to angle ABC. The reason both the angles are equal to x degree. In the first one, both the angles are equal to 90 degree. So two of the corresponding angles of triangle DAC and triangle ABC are equal. So we can write by AA postulate triangle DAC is similar to triangle ABC. This is our condition number 2. From condition 1 we have triangle DBA is similar to triangle ABC. In condition 2 we have triangle DAC is similar to triangle ABC. So from 1 and 2, triangle DBA is similar to triangle DAC is similar to triangle ABC. Hence we proved our statement.